Right above this cross member here, the rubber transitions to a hard metal line that's a 90-degree bend. That's where it's leaking. It's not an easy one to get to. When you look on the other side, it's above this e-brake cable, which I might have to try to move. And then it goes above the frame, over here, into the frame. Need to find like a nice little piece where I can cut it and flare it to join in the new piece. There's a clip holding this hose on, and this is, I believe, right here. That tab needs to be pushed off to release this hose. So of course it's in like an impossible position, so I'm going to attempt to get in here with a screwdriver and a hammer. Okay, I was able to get that out. Not too bad. I went from an angle like this. You can see here, right on top of the axle. Went in kind of at an angle like this. Hit it with the dead blow about 2 times and it popped right off. So, the hose is free right here. Now I just have to undo the 2 connections to go to each of the rear brake cylinders. Okay, so this fitting going into here was a 9/16. These are 7/16. Let's spray them with a little PV blaster penetrating. It looks like they're coming loose. At least this one is. So here's our brake line, and there's a little bit of a straight spot right here. So my plan is to cut it, flare it, make a new line from here to the back, and yeah, hopefully that works out. Check back with you in a few. So here's our flare. It actually worked out pretty good. I thought it was going to be impossible to do under the car, but I got this new flare tool. It was cheap on Amazon. It was like 20 something bucks. It actually worked pretty well. We'll see how it holds up and see if it leaks or not. Next thing I gotta do is bend a new piece of line to head to the back. So we'll jump to that next. So here we have the new line I bent up. It's pretty close to the original one. You have to make a few last minute adjustments. It'll hopefully work out. You can see it's pretty close. So I just have to flare these ends and try to get it in there. good looking flare. One came out slightly crooked. It was just a weird angle at the end of the tube. I hope you know, it'll crush into place and hopefully not leak. We'll see. So I got the brake line in. There's my union. The old line from the front connecting to the new line that goes to the rear follows along where the original one went. Over here. Comes through the cross member. When I got everything back together, I was trying gravity bleeding and then manual bleeding, and I could not get any fluid flowing to the rear brakes, so then I had to bleed the master cylinder. I just ended up bleeding the front reservoir of the master cylinder because that is the one that goes to the rear brakes. One other note about bleeding the master, because the master on this car has an upward angle to begin with, I jacked up the back of the car as much as I could to try to get it level, because it probably should be level while you're bleeding it. Once I bled the master, then I had no problem bleeding the rear cylinders. It was actually pretty quick.